This week we're going to look at why you should be using a password manager and why you shouldn't be saving your online passwords in your browser. This episode of Tech Chop is brought to you by GoToMeeting with HD Faces. Welcome to episode 27 of Tech Chop. I, of course, am Paul Bauer, aka twitter.com/ElDePablo. This week, hopefully I have a useful show for you. Perhaps one you can show to your friends and family as well to keep them safe. One of the reasons this may be useful to you and your friends is because, let's face it, people are lazy. People are particularly lazy when it comes to computer security. I mean, I'll be the first to admit that it sucks having to manually type in passwords every time I go online to multiple websites. I'm sure you feel the same way, and if you don't, I guarantee your less security-conscious friends and family members do. Today I'm going to show you 3 tools, all free, from the same software company that, when ran, show you every username, password, and the URLs they go to for every website saved in each of your browsers. There are tools for Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Chrome. I will also show you 2 tools I recommend for keeping your passwords safe and encrypted. Plus, you will still be able to save your passwords and have them be autofilled. The only difference being is that the bad guys can't get them because they will be stored in an encrypted database. Of course, I will show you all that right after this. This summer, you and your team will probably be working from different locations. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but just because you're away from the office doesn't mean that business stops. That's why I recommend GoToMeeting by Citrix. You can meet online with clients and colleagues from anywhere. GoToMeeting by Citrix allows you to collaborate on files and plans online. And with HD Faces, you just need a webcam to turn your online meetings into a group HD video conference. You can even join an HD Faces meeting using your iPad from the beach. We use GoToMeeting at my office all the time, and we love it. You should use GoToMeeting too. Work smarter this summer with GoToMeeting with HD Faces. TechShop viewers can try it free for 30 days if they use the promo code PODCAST. Don't wait for the special offer. Visit GoToMeeting.com, click on the Try It Free button, and use the promo code PODCAST. Be sure to use the promo code PODCAST so they know that TechChop sent you. In the first part of the show, I mentioned that I would show you why it's not safe to save your password information using the built-in password cache in your favorite web browsers. Now you might be thinking, nobody has access to my computer, so why would I be worried about it? For home users, what if your house was broken into and your computer was stolen? If you don't protect your computer using full hard drive encryption, which we discussed in episode 14, then the bad guys can easily get into your profile and run one of these tools to get into your online accounts. What if you have web credentials saved on a work computer and, heaven forbids, you get fired? This scenario is probably more common, and all the creepy IT guy in the corner has to do is change your network password to log into your computer as you and run one of these tools. Are you listening yet? The first tool I'll show you is IE Passview from Nersoft. This tool will allow you to see the password information stored in Internet Explorer. Nersoft has 2 other tools, one called Password Fox and the other is Chrome Pass, that will show you the credentials stored in Firefox and Google Chrome respectively. I'll only show you IE Passview in this episode though because the layout and the functions are essentially the same. However, links to all 3 can be found below in the show notes. To run these tools, you need only install them and run them as a user. They also have a portable version that can be ran off USB. Either way, they just need to be ran as a user and whatever passwords are stored will appear. Here we have set up 2 fake accounts, one for Yahoo and one for Twitter. As you can see, the username for both is the email address lazyuser@yahoo.com and the password is purple lemons. So you want to keep being lazy, but you don't want to leave yourself at risk either? Here are 2 password saves you can use to keep your passwords safe from the bad guys. The first one is KeePass, which is an open source password manager that runs as a desktop application and stores a local encrypted database of your passwords. By itself, it will not autofill passwords, so you'll need a plugin. One for Firefox and Internet Explorer is Keyform. And if you're rocking Google Chrome like me, you can use Chrome iPass. One reason people save their passwords in their browsers is because they use multiple computers. If you have a file sync program like Dropbox, SugarSync, Ubuntu One, or LiveMesh, then you can simply save your KeePass database in your synced folder and you can use your KeyPass passwords anywhere you go. The other tool you can use, which I personally use, is LastPass. LastPass is a cloud-based encrypted password vault that works solely as a plugin in your favorite browsers. It's completely free, but if you pay for the premium service for the measly cost of $1 per month, you can also use LastPass on your mobile devices. Both LastPass and KeyPass have built-in random password generators that will generate super complex passwords that even you don't know, and are that more secure. After all, there really isn't a password that's more secure than one that you don't even know yourself. That's all I have for this episode. I hope you learned something today, particularly about how insecure the built-in password cache is on your browser. And I hope you learned some better alternatives for keeping your passwords safe, as well as allowing you to still be lazy bastards. If you have any questions, as always, hit us up in the comments below or on our Facebook page. Be sure to like, fave, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week right here on Tech Chop. Tech Chop is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. TechPodcasts.com. If it's tech, it's here.